lot of people hold you responsible for the accident.
Well, of course, it depends who you ask. You've got to get the facts straight before you go banding around accusations willy-nilly. But seeing as I'm getting paid for this interview, I am prepared to hear you out.
So who do you hold accountable?
Well, it's the council's responsibility to ensure that the necessary safeguards are in place in the event of a catastrophe, and clearly they were not.
You mean the lack of lifeboats?
No, I mean the total lack, and I mean total, of a decent badger boy.
Badger boy.
It's a nautical term to describe a very junior officer, work experience third class, who takes full responsibility for everything on board ship, and can be easily fired. Sadly, this wasn't the case, which is why I'm sat here now having to do this interview.
But surely as captain of the Titanic, you must take some responsibility.
Well, yes, sir, I was captain, and I did go down with my ship. It's not my fault I was rescued. Not that I'm ungrateful to the Mothers Union Dinghy Bathing Association. Quite what they were doing out in the ice floes at 3:20 in the morning, I can only guess at.
And when did you first realise that something was wrong?
When I saw a fucking huge iceberg.
And what went through your mind?
Fucking shit bollocks. You see, in training, it's very hard to simulate a huge, giant iceberg. The closest we ever got was pushing some ice cubes around in a bucket. And as they said in training, if you should ever encounter a small bucket of ice cubes floating out in the mid-Atlantic, steer round, which makes a lot of sense. But at the time of the incident, we had an insufficient number of crew at the wheel to take us right round the iceberg.
So, how many crew did you have at the wheel?
None. We were having a party, as I recall, and we'd forgotten to pack any fresh drinking water. An oversight I blame completely on the dockside badger boy. Since France, we'd been trying to distill seawater through my socks.
And where did the idea of women and children first come from?
Well, that wasn't the initial suggestion. Initially, the suggestion was captain first. But one of the crew said that might not look very good when we got rescued, so we changed it to captain, women and children first. But as I couldn't locate my socks, I was forced to stay on board and eventually go down with my ship.
Well, thank you, Captain Smith, and as we're now both ankle deep in water, I think we better end the interview here.
Yes, thank you. Lifeboats on the left as you leave. Captain first, captain first. Wait till I get my hands on that bloody badger boy.